Okay, so name some of the clients that you spray tan. Celeb clients.
So most recently, we've sprayed Zara Larson, which queen of the summer, queen of a spray tan. She loves a tan line. Emrata, most of the Victoria's Secret girlies. We just did Amelia Gray for the Met. Who else do we have? Paris Hilton's a regular.
Hey.
So we have a lot of good girls in there.
Hey, girl, hey. Welcome back to the podcast, Behind the Sequins, episode 11. We are gearing up for summer. So season 3 is going to also be like insane when we get there. But one of my favorite things in life is to be tan. If you know, you know. I love spray tanning. I love all the tanning products. I love sunless tanners. And today, one of the best in the industry is here on the podcast. You guys, she's adorable. She gets to spray tan the Victoria's Secret models. She spray tan celebrities. I actually got to use her new product that's launching very soon this morning before the podcast. It's called the Quickie. What a cute name. And my legs, if you're watching right now, are so tan. I love it so much. Okay, I'm so excited because I have so many questions for her. And just because I'm super passionate about sunless tanner in general, I can't wait to learn more on how she even started the line, what she does for a living. Welcome, Mishel from MSK Labs.
Hi!
Hey, girl, hey, y'all. She's so cute. Your hair is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. So is
It's so
yours. Platinum. Yep.
Yes, girl. Platinums all the way. So you are based in New York City?
So I live in Staten Island, so it's like a little suburb right outside of Manhattan, but most of my business is done in Manhattan.
Oh, nice. So in the city.
Yes.
And I love New York City. It's overwhelming, as someone coming from Texas who lives kind of in the suburbs, and I'm not a big city person. So when I get there, I'm like, oh my God, I want to go do this. I want to go do this. But Manhattan's so fun.
So
There's so
fun.
much.
There's always something going on, always so many people to see, but I also get that little break by living in the suburbs,
Yeah.
which I love.
We're not going to try and pronounce her last name, but she kind of told me, ready? Can you do it for us?
Michelle Chernyavsky.
So cool. Oh my God. So cool. The founder of MSK Labs, a celebrity spray tan artist with nearly a decade of experience at the forefront of beauty and fashion. Her work has taken her behind the scenes of some of the industry's biggest moments. Like I said, Victoria's Secret fashion show, which I watch that every year. I love it. And then to New York Fashion Week, working with A-list talent along the way. It was this firsthand experience that inspired Mishel to rethink sunless beauty, leading her to create a skincare-first approach that's redefining the category. And like I said, I tried it this morning, and the first thing I told her was the smell alone. Already a fan, because the smell of sunless tanner isn't our favorite, as we all know. It smells amazing, and now I feel good to be tan against this white chair. So you all know that I love tanning. I've worked at a tanning salon in my 20s, I think for 7 or 8 years, and my love for sunless tanner runs deep, but I always just hate the way that it smells. So I'm super excited to hear all of her stories and how she started her line. First off, just take us back to the beginning. Where are you from?
Yeah, so I grew up in New York. I've always been a New Yorker, basically. But when I was in high school, I was working at pizzerias and basically the only job you're going to give a high schooler. And it was my senior year, and I was like, I can't keep doing this. I hate it here. Hate being around men 24/7. I need something that's girly and
Yeah.
just fun. And I don't remember who, but somebody was like, oh, my friend in Philly is making so much money doing spray tans. And I'm like, who gets spray tans other than Snooki? And
Snooki.
I mean, she has good tans now, I
Yes.
think.
Yes. Haven't heard
But
that yet.
I was just like, let me look into this because it's in the beauty industry. You don't need a license to do it. I could start doing it while I'm finishing up high school, and maybe it'll be like my side hustle to just pay for college and stuff like that. So I started in high school just working out of my basement, going to people's houses, and it was fun. I got to meet more women, but I saw this space in the spray tan market where everyone was charging $20 for a spray tan. Everyone was using horrible old school products that I'm sure you know some of them. I won't name names.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Tried it all.
yeah. And I was like, "This is gross. Why
Mhm.
are people doing this? Nobody looks good, nobody smells good, nobody feels good. They look good tan, but it could be so much more elevated." So
Yeah.
that's really where in the spray tan industry, I was like, "We need to redo this, and we need a luxury spray tan." So that's kind of when I started testing all the products out there and how to elevate the experience. You include drying powder. You actually take your time to dry the client instead of just like, okay, go stand by a fan, you know? And then just doing it in the comfort of people's homes, keeping it clean and contained was really big for me because you're coming into somebody's house. You don't want to get all of their white furniture and sheets brown. It was really for me finding about the perfect product
Mhm.
and elevating the experience, and then I saw potential for to go bigger into the celebrity space.
So when you decided that you were like, "I'm done working in this industry around men and having to do all this," did you know that spray tanning was what you were like, "This is me, this is my calling," or did you kinda have to go through a few different jobs and stuff like that? How did you know the spray tanning industry was for you?
So, right after high school, I went into college, which I kinda hated. I did 1 semester in school, then I was like, don't wanna do this, gonna do it online." So I finished online, but through it, I was learning all about the spray tanning experience and, tweaking my techniques, my products, all of that, and what was a side hustle, which is all I only ever thought of it as a side hustle in the beginning. I realized, wait, this could be huge
Mhm.
because just everyone feels so good tan. Everyone loves it. And then there's either people who have never tried it or who have had bad experiences. So if we could just fix that, either bring new people into the market or fix people's experiences, this is just going to keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it literally I say this every time I leave the tanning salon, I always walk out and I'm like, "This just made my whole day." It's a mood booster. If you're having a bad day, the first thing you need to do is go get a spray tan or put some sunless
Yeah.
tanner on. It changes your whole perspective of just the whole day.
Yeah.
It
You like
really does.
feel alive.
Yes, you do. And you can walk out in shorts or whatever. You can wear whatever you want at that point. Okay, so entering the celebrity world, how did you break into tanning celebrities? Because that just kind of feels like, what? Like, how did you really even find your first celebrity?
In my head, I had the vision that I wanna work with high profile clients. I wanna work in fashion, which nobody's working in fashion even now, like, very rarely doing spray tans in fashion. It's not really a thing that happens often. But in the beginning, I knew I have to network. Word of mouth was huge for me, and I reached out to so many either other spray tan artists across the country, across the world who I knew were working with celebrities that really helped me form relationships and, become friends with people. And now we refer clients back and forth to each other. And then just like hairdressers, makeup artists, stylists, all of these people love a tan. All of these people know their clients would look better with a tan.
Yeah.
So it really was a lot of cold DMing like, "Hi, I love your work. Let me tan you and your client."
Flowing ad budget on metrics that look great till the CFO sees them. That's bull spend. And marketers are calling it out in Dashboard Confessions.
I remember telling my boss, it'll be good for the brand, when leads were slow. Yeah, it wasn't.
Cut the bull spend. LinkedIn lets you target by company, job title, and more. Advertise on LinkedIn. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a $250 credit. Go to linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
Good for you. Also,
Yeah.
to just just reach out and, like, be like, "Hey, let me do this, and then if you don't love it, you don't love it, but, like, let me try." And you know that they will. Who was your first big name?
So, first ever was Scott Barnes. He's,
Oh,
J.Lo's makeup artist, and that was at first celebrity to be him was really awesome. He was very amazing.
that's so cool, and then he could be like, "J.Lo, hey, girl. Look at my
So
tan." You've worked on everything from Victoria's Secret fashion show last year to Fashion Week, which that's so cool too. What's happening behind the scenes that like people don't realize?
yeah, so it's really crazy because for something like Victoria's Secret fashion show, I literally got booked like 2 days before because one of the creative directors is a longtime client of mine, and she was like, "These girls would look so much better with spray tans." And
Yeah.
of course, they're naked. They're like half naked walking down the runway. Of course they need a tan. So
Yeah.
crazy. So this has really, like, almost never been done before. Usually you get a tan the day before, rinse off, go to the show. Here, I was at the show tanning, and then they were walking the runway, which is kind of unprecedented. Nobody does this, but somehow I was able to lock the tan in with a good amount of powder. And they were able to get dressed, walk the runway, no smudging, no sweating. Everything went amazing. And I was even shocked because this was the first time anyone's ever really done this.
Okay. So did you in your like experience did you like already know cuz everyone's different shade like did you already know how much more to do this one, how much less to do like you already kind of just knew that?
Yeah, so really we spoke to the creative director team and Pat McGrath, who was the lead makeup artist
Mhm.
for the glam, and she was like, "We want bronzy, sexy bombshells." So they wanted dark, gorgeous glow for
Okay.
everybody, but the models who are historically pale, we left them pale. You know, some girls just look better with just nothing. It's their signature look. Other girls, you want them just boom, in your face, dark, beautiful glow. So it really was from the direction of how the makeup was going to look. So they just sent the girls my way, told me exactly how they envision it, and I knew how to adjust from there.
Okay, you spoke of a powder cuz now I'm interested in what that is. A drying powder? I've never heard of that for spray tan.
So you could use it even for self tan, which makes your life like so much better. So personally, I like to create a little mix because you never know what they put in the powders. There's so much fragrance. There's the glitter because sometimes we don't want glitter. So there's a few powders on the market that are great. But for this specific show, I mixed cornstarch, just regular old cornstarch, and a little bit of there's this Australian company called Glow Dry. So I mixed a bit of their powder with cornstarch, and it gives it like a better smell. And you just powder away in all the creases and nobody feels sticky and the tan does not budge.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try this.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've never heard of a drying powder. So so after you use a solution on them, then you do a powder. Do you do that like
Yes.
yourself too?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. I
Yeah.
learned something new. Cornstarch is our new friend.
You get a kabuki brush, just dip
Uh-huh.
and powder away in all the creases, and then you'll never have that, when you get a little sweaty over here while you're processing or you're on your phone.
Yes, or you go on a run because it always happens after I run and I spray tan. I have that
Yeah.
little line right there. Yeah. Okay. Powder. Got it. Okay. Okay. Just because I want to know this too. What were the vibes like behind the scenes? Were the girls nice? I mean, is it awkward? Obviously, you do this for a living, but were they just like stripping down and you're just like, woo? What's the vibe?
Yeah, the vibe was all I could think of is girlhood.
Yeah.
Everybody was just in a good mood, excited, and the spray tans themselves, I mean, these girls are naked all the time in front of a ton of people, whether it's for fittings, for photo shoots, for anything, so they're really comfortable naked, thank God. But, it was just good vibes, and then the girls who have never gotten spray tans before were so excited. There were so many girls that were just like, "Oh my god, you put me onto something amazing and new," especially the darker skinned girls like Angel Reese, Quenlin Blackwell. I mean, a lot of people are like, "Why would they need spray tans?" But it evens their skin tone and just gives this beautiful bronzy glow to their skin,
Yeah.
that really body makeup would be annoying to recreate that.
Do you love because I was watching on your, Instagram on the stories from Victoria's Secret, like, fashion show, the Patrick Ta. Do you use that? Because I have that and love it, and it also smells really good. The body makeup, it's kinda more of a glow glitter, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So, because we were doing the spray tan powder, and then there's a lot of, like, oils that they like to use, we couldn't use those with the spray tan because that would just smear it. So,
Yeah.
the Patrick Ta Glow Bomb, I like to just, like, dab a little bit, and then you hit the high points, and you don't, like, smear it, you just dab. Yeah, just
Okay.
little pats, but all of the high points, the shoulders, the collarbones, and the whole show was very glittery and gorgeous, so we had a glitter powder I was applying to everyone as well.
Yeah, this year's show was, like even just the location and the stage, like, it was and no everybody that came out, Angel Reese was so good. Okay,
So beautiful.
so pretty. What's the pressure like in those environments versus, like, you just doing, like, a normal day-to-day client?
The pressure is high in there because this was my first time doing this. I learned for next year, hopefully they call me back, but I was alone and there was like 50 plus girls. So I'm sweating. I'm going fast. I'm trying to take everything in, but it's just me, myself, and I, 50 girls, and we're just trying to get through it, basically.
I mean, that's wild. Did you feel nervous doing it by yourself?
I did and I didn't. I'm a very type A control freak. So when it's on me, I'm like, okay, if I mess up, it's me,
Yeah.
versus when you have to depend on other people and make sure they're not messing up. So for me, it felt good. But for future years, just so I'm not dead after, I would really like assistance.
Yes. Well, I'm pretty sure they'll, invite you back next year because they all looked so fabulous, so if you need help, "Hey, there's a girl in Texas if you need some help."
Yes,
I would
we
love that, that'd be so fun. You've seen every type of skin up close. What was missing from existing self-tanners or any solutions that you've used before?
Yeah, so there was so much missing.
Okay.
The the main thing to a good spray tan is your skin. So if your skin sucks or if you're dry or you're having or you're using products that are just not doing your skin good, when you put a self tanner on, it's going to show right away. Like if you've ever had eczema patches, that's going to turn like brown and look
Mhm.
insane. So I feel like the main thing in self tanners nowadays is they're very drying. And I feel like we could tell other self tanners you've tried, I'm sure they fade within 2 days. You start seeing the blotch, right? Like the alligator skin, the blotchiness. Here, the difference is we're treating the skin first and then we're adding the tan in there because that's really what's going to bring longevity, um, evenness. The color is going to look good when everything is balanced in your skin because the moment your pH is off, your tan's orange. It
Yep.
oxidizes, doesn't look great. So we really tried to make a balanced self tanner that with the lactic acid, it exfoliates any texture. The niacinamide brightens your skin. The squalene helps protect your skin barrier, and the hyaluronic acid brings that hydration. Then we added the DHA in there to make sure you get a perfect, gorgeous tan with it because the DHA is a naturally derived DHA versus synthetic ones that a lot of brands use.
Right. I love that too because skincare, obviously in the older skin too, I'm sure you kind of are doing all different ages, but the older my skin is getting, the more dry it's getting and the scaly stuff. And I feel like if you don't have the skincare in there, it also isn't going to last as long, but it's going to keep your skin super hydrated. So I love that you're forward thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's so smart. What were biggest complaints that you would hear over and over from clients that, it was drying off too quickly or I just didn't like the color?
Yeah, still to this day, there's a ton of complaints about either my skin feels dry, I can't use skincare right after my tan. Sometimes you would spray tan someone and they're like, oh, but can I use my retinol, my lactic acid, all this stuff? I'm like, no, you just got a spray tan. You want to take it off already?
Yeah.
So I feel like our face product, the Night Affair, that helps reduce that problem where it's already skincare in there. You don't feel like you're ruining your skin by doing a self tan and skipping your skincare. That's already loaded with it. And you don't need like a million products. You just have this one product that's going to help your skin, tan your skin, and make you feel great.
Okay. So walk us through each product. Okay.
So we have the Quickie.
Okay.
This is an express self-tanning gel. The reason we formulated it as a gel is because gels tend to be less pore clogging. They're also much more hydrating. This product is great if you just either like you in a rush, put it
Mhm.
on in the morning, rinse it off in an hour or two, you're going to get a beautiful color. Or if you want to be like super dark brown, you could leave it on overnight and this is going to create the perfect full body tan.
Yes. And it's instant color. That one's instant color. Yes.
This has amazing, beautiful bronzers. They're the bronzers that I use in my solutions as well, what we used for the VS girls that look good right away. Honestly, if anyone ever wanted to use this as body makeup and
Mhm.
you're comfortable walking around and do the powder trick, walking around with this for the day, no one's going to be like, oh, she just got like a spray tan or a self tan and looks crazy. You're not going to look crazy.
No. And it smells good. I was telling her it smells like a perfume. It doesn't smell like that DHA nasty
Yeah,
smell.
we made sure to have like a really good fragrance house make a scent for us that felt luxurious, spa-like, clean, and like we really wanted to mask that DHA smell because that smell just ruins the whole thing. You're just walking around smelling like canola oil. It's not fun.
No, you've nailed it. They nailed the smell.
Amazing. And then the second product is the Night Affair. And this is my favorite thing in the world. I use it 2 to 3 times a week. This is an overnight tanning mask. You apply it at night. It's clear. There's no bronzer in it. And this is a lighter percentage than the body. You're able to use 2 to 3 times a week. And it's just going to give you a glow. And then this active ingredients in here, the skincare ingredients, they're going to give you glass skin. So again, lactic acid is going to treat the texture. Niacinamide is going to brighten. Squalene is going to support your skin barrier. Hyaluronic acid is going to give you that deep hydration. This is also a gel and it's fully acne safe. So anybody using this, just if you have sensitive skin, it's dermatologist approved, both of them.
Perfect. And the overnight is for your face or your body or both?
Overnight is for your face. You could use it on your body, but it was formulated for the face.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Yes. I love the packaging too. It looks great. Looks very
Thank
sleek,
you.
elegant, luxurious. The smell is luxurious. So y'all nailed that. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. When did it click that you wanted to actually create your own product just being in the service industry that you're in? You were like, you know what? I spray tan people all day, every day, but I need something of my own. When was the aha moment?
So everybody always asks me, is there anything I could use at home when you're not available or for touch-ups or my face is the first thing to fade. You're not going to go to the tanning salon every other day just to get your face done, you know? So I
Hmm.
was like, okay, people really want something better.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, I think I could create something better. I just have to do it.
Yeah. Good for you. And I think that, I don't know, I feel the same way because also like we're all so busy. And then also just like having to go to the salon or having to call the person to come or whatever. I think it's very smart and brilliant of you to have something to be like, hey, also, it's been great to get you to spray tan you. Here's my new product. And I don't have to see you every week or 2 weeks or whatever. That is very smart. And they can take it and travel with it. And it's word of mouth. Someone sees it. My girlfriend's using it. I'm like, what's that? So very smart.
Well, what I found out is a lot of even makeup artists in fashion, they use self tanner on their client, but they're the ones that are literally taking a glove, putting a nasty self tanner, and the models have complained to me about this too, smearing them with it because the models don't really get a say. It's like, whatever you got to do to me. Now, this is something we could give to the makeup artists as well and have it be a professional product for them.
That is smart. And not to keep this about myself, because this is not about me, but when I got glammed for this event that I had to go to, he was using all these products on me. And I immediately was, what's that? I'm writing it down. What's that? I immediately got on Sephora and ordered all of it. So giving it to makeup artists, also smart.
I'm
You're
the
smart.
same way. Any professional is giving me advice, I'm taking it. You're in the industry, you see the skin, you see the problems. So if someone's like, this product is my holy grail, I'm buying it.
100%. What does MSK stand for?
So when I started the business, it was Michelle's Sun Kiss.
Okay.
And everyone thinks it's my initials, but it's not.
Okay.
And then after that, my husband was like, I mean, who's saying Michelle Sunkiss all day? You should just shorten it to MSK. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll listen to you. So I shortened it to MSK. And now everybody that sees me is like, MSK.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
fun.
they know me as MSK. So I thought, let's just keep running with it. I have my MSK studio. I have MSK Labs now.
Yeah.
So just keep it going.
Do you have celebrity clients weekly that you spray tan?
So a lot of them are always traveling or live in LA. There's very little celebrities that live in New York and have events all the time because this is kind of a safe haven. I feel like you either come here when there's a big event here or you're hiding from all the LA events here, you know?
Oh, okay. That's so interesting. So do you get to travel with anybody?
So the only time was with Victoria's Secret. So in January, they had a shoot in Barbados, and I got to go on that, and it was so, so fun. But it was my first time actually traveling.
Yeah. So are you friends with your clients? Does it ever turn into friendships?
It does, but everyone's so busy that I could barely hang out with my regular friends. It's going to be hard to hang out with my clients, but we always, especially my mom clients, they're like, we need to have play dates.
Yes. And you have a daughter. How old is she?
Yeah, she's 5.
Oh, are you guys going to have any more?
No.
Okay. One and done. Same girl, same.
Yeah. Yeah. That was an
Oh,
experience I don't want to go through again.
tell us more if you can.
Yeah, I mean, I was just so pregnant. She was 10 pounds. And just note, I am 5 feet tall. I'm a short girl. So that 10-pound of baby, I was 200 pounds pregnant. It took like 3 days to give birth, somehow naturally, which was insane. Um, I just
Wow.
don't want to do
No,
it.
I get it. I get it. I mean, I also just didn't personally love being pregnant. I know people do, and I think that's amazing when you are, but I was like, this is miserable. I can't. And I worked at a tanning salon, so I had to walk around doing cleaning beds all day. And then I had to pee every 5 minutes, you know?
Really lucky because it was COVID when I was pregnant. So that's
Oh,
the only thing I'm thankful for COVID for. I got to do nothing, not work. No one got to see me get really huge, which was nice.
yeah. Did she
So
go full
little
term?
she went past. She was 2 weeks late.
Oh, Michelle, I get it. I get it now. You're like, that's it.
Miserable.
Oh, wow. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Does she get to ever go to work with you?
Yeah. So I bring her to the salon sometimes to hang out and she loves it. But this product was her favorite thing to watch come to life because she saw me testing it and I would test it on her a little. We would do self-tan tattoos.
That you included her too. And that's so cool that she gets to kind of see you bring your dream to life and, your work ethic. I'm sure she's probably like, oh my God, my mommy does this and does that. I want to do that too one day. Maybe she could take over one day too.
I hope so.
Yeah, she'll come out with her own brand, her own name. Why does having a tan make people feel so confident? Is there something a little deeper there? Because I do think, for me personally, I'm a huge tan person. It makes me feel so good.
I feel like a tan covers up the imperfections that we notice about ourselves. They may be things that other people would never see, certain scars and cellulite, stretch marks, just things that we don't love about ourselves. Self tan could help mask. Also, when you're tanner, you feel skinnier. That's why we wear black, you know?
We're both in
So, yeah, that's why we wear black to
black.
make
Right,
ourselves a little thinner.
right.
But especially nowadays, I feel like a tan makes you feel like a little more elevated because, I don't know, I feel like everyone's on vacation, and if you can't be, you just pop a self-tan on and you feel like, okay, I was kind of on vacation.
See, that is one thing, though, I always talk about. So I don't love showers. And I say that all the time. I like to shower like every other day, every 2 days, because I don't want my sunless tanner. That's the main reason. I don't want my sunless tanner to wash off. So what is something coming from your experience that will help make your tan last long after showering?
Yeah,
Extend it.
so you want to use a product that doesn't have any mineral oils in it, no parabens, no formaldehydes, none of those icky things. Personally, I love a Cetaphil. Like Cetaphil CeraVe will not strip your tan, and hydration is really the biggest thing. So if you drink a lot of water on the inside, your skin will be more hydrated. If you moisturize a lot on the outside, your skin will be more hydrated, and that's really what's going to keep the tan lasting because it's sitting on your dead skin.
Mhm.
Um, you just want to keep everything hydrated so that your dead skin doesn't come off as fast.
What do you recommend using in the shower as far as like a body wash or exfoliate before I spray tan? But once I'm done, is there obviously a body wash or something that doesn't have the mineral oils you said? Which one do you recommend?
Cetaphil or CeraVe. It's like
Okay.
the most basic drugstore. It has like almost nothing in it.
Okay.
It's the
I'm gonna do
best.
that. I'm doing that. I'm even though I don't shower a lot, it's happening. Okay. Biggest mistakes people make at home self-tanning. Oh, I wanna know.
Yeah, so hands, obviously. I feel
Mhm.
like spray tan hands are the first tell. When you're self-tanning, you gotta make that claw and you gotta use a pea-size amount. Doesn't matter what kind of self-tanner you're using. It could be a mousse, it could be a gel, it could be what else do they have? A lotion. You wanna
Yeah.
use just like a pea-size amount and take a little brush and just roll it around.
Okay, so use a brush, don't use a mitt.
Exactly. You could
Okay.
use a mitt if you're experienced, but
Mm,
usually a brush is gonna do a better job at the hands and feet. And
okay.
then the other thing is just you wanna look in the mirror when you're self-tanning because missing spots are gonna be very noticeable, and I feel like a lot of people, if they miss a spot, they start blaming the self-tanner, but you didn't put self-tanner there, you know?
Right. Right.
So, that's the main thing.
Okay. Look in the mirror and use a brush. Okay. Anything else you recommend? Or
Um,
any tricks that you do? Because I like to put that lotion here as I feel like my pits are the first to make me like I immediately am like, "Oh god."
so
Um,
yeah, the best trick, Vagisil or any, like, pH balancing wash, you use that in your pits and stuff before the tan so that you don't have to put on, like, a barrier cream or a lotion, because then aren't your armpits a little white?
yeah, well, I mean, so I put the berry cream on and I get in and I'm doing the things and I get out and I'll wipe it off with a wipe more because 'cause I'm trying to, like, not get the spray tan here, but I don't know, I don't feel like it's off a lot. But I don't smell as bad because I
Yeah.
wiped it off. But Vagisil? Like, what?
Yeah.
How did you know that?
So for professional spray tans, we have a spray we use that's a pH balancing spray. Vagisil does
Okay.
the same thing at home.
So smart. You are a smart cookie, you know that?
Thank
I
you.
never thought of that. But also sometimes when you put, there's something that you can put skincare you can put on your face. It's baby rash diaper cream or something, but because it's so hydrating for the baby's booties, that's what the point of it is, like, it helps with, like, eczema and stuff for people's faces. I don't know, I heard of that and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try that."
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
It's people are smarter out there. They're real smart. Okay. Fire rapid questions because I love these. I do this with everybody. I think they're really fun and to kinda get to know you a little bit better. Dream celeb you haven't tanned yet.
Kim Kardashian always, and Lana Del Rey. Those are, like, my 2
Yes. Oh,
2
Kim would be
baddies.
so fu you could see the whole Kardashian clan, imagine.
That would be fab.
That would be fab. That'd be awesome. Okay, one myth about self-tanning that you want to kill forever.
The road to the NBA Finals ends here, with star guard setting the tone. The Cavs eye another upset, while the Knicks carry the dreams of all of New York. The Eastern Conference Finals continue, on ESPN and ABC.
That it has to like stink or transfer.
Yes, I agree. And I think with today's upgraded, like, I don't know, skincare and upgraded formulas and solutions and everything like that, I really do think that even in the spray tan, the tanning salon industry, I think that they've definitely upgraded from when I used to work there 10 years ago because it was bad.
No, I swear every year it's getting better and better in the tanning world. Like there's new technologies coming out in self-tanners and self-tanners. So that's what we want to keep doing. Just keep making everything better and better.
Have you ever heard or seen the one on Amazon? It's like a self-tan sleep sack or something.
Mhm.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
What is that one? Like, what is that? Is that like a new thing? Or do you
So
know?
it's just like satin sheets basically that you put over your sheets. Like a sleeping bag kind of for your bed, so your self-tan doesn't transfer on your sheets and transfers on the sleep sack instead.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I thought it
Yeah.
was like something that helps your tan. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, finish this sentence. A great tan should always
Be brown.
facts. Yes, it should always be brown. Do you spray tan every day?
To myself?
Yeah, to yourself.
So, self-tan, because it's hard to spray tan yourself because you can't really, like, flip the gun over.
Yeah.
So, self-tanning, I do maybe once every 2 weeks, and then spray tans I get when I know I have bigger events and I need to make sure my back is gotten.
Does your husband ever want to spray tan?
Loves. He
Oh, you
is
do your husband too?
He loves a spray tan. I love men that are okay with spray tans because for them, it makes them feel more chiseled.
Mhm.
Like their arms look bigger, everything looks better. But my husband is blonde, blue eyes, and so white. So
Okay.
white. So when we go on vacations and stuff, he's like, okay, I really need a spray tan, please. Because if he takes his shirt off, it's just like, wah, like Edward in Twilight.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's fine. Okay, so name some of the clients that you spray tan. Celeb clients.
So, most recently, we've sprayed Zara Larson, which queen of the summer, queen of a spray tan. She loves a tan line. Emrata, most of the Victoria's Secret girlies. We just did Amelia Gray for the Met. Who else do we have? Paris Hilton's a regular.
Oh,
So we have a lot of good girls in there.
but this is so awesome because I feel like it's word of mouth too. Like if
Yeah.
whoever it was that you spray tanned yesterday and it's a celebrity and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, her spray tan looks so good. Who did you use?" That's such a good word of mouth.
Well, it's so funny. So at the Victoria's Secret show, Emily Ratajkowski, she was like, I'd never gotten a spray before. So it was her first time trying it at the show.
Oh,
And she's
really?
instantly hooked. But at the show, after she tried it, she sent her a picture of my card in her friend group chat. And
Okay.
then a few weeks later, I get a text from Jennifer Lawrence. And
Oh,
honestly, this girl chat, they're spreading my name around to these crazy celebs that they're just, they're friends. And
yeah.
it's so fun to see who's talking about what and who's loving the tans. It's so exciting.
That's so awesome. Like you're being talked about with celebrities and just like the high-end clients. It's woo, girl, you made it.
No.
Um, so tonight is your launch party
Yeah.
for MSK Labs. Is it in New York?
Yeah. Hotel Chelsea.
That's so fun. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to post stuff on Instagram because I want to see it all.
Yeah, will do. I wish you could be there.
I know. I mean, next time, girl, next time. Okay. This was so fun. And also I feel like I learned a lot. I learned a lot because I spray tan a lot and the little tips and tricks that you said. I need to do the drying powder,
Mhm.
cornstarch, and what else is it?
Honestly, just cornstarch is good enough. If you want
Okay.
something that's fragrance with a little glitter in there, there's an Australian brand called Glow Dry.
Okay. And you just dab it on all the things.
Yeah.
Okay. Michelle, if you come to Texas at any point in time, come in the summer and we're going to have an MSK party, and we're going to use your products, and we're all going to be so tan, and we're going to all look like the Victoria's Secret models walking down the street of Dallas. You have to come to Dallas. I think it would be so fun.
I've
And also,
never been, and I really want to.
yes, I think you need to. Bring your daughter, and we could have a fun little like tester party with all the kids. That would be so fun. Thank you so much for joining today. I loved learning all about your brand and what you do for a living and encouraging and educating all of us on how to do a correct spray tan, how to let it last a long time without the smell. Good luck on everything. I cannot wait for your product to launch. I'm going to be buying it myself. I'm going to share it with everyone. I can't wait. Thank you so much.